Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. The action has already started. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. That's a corner kick.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, he's been caught on, and the shot! And now they can spring out of defence. That's a lovely, neat pass. Great hit! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Oh, terrible pass. Goes in for the header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's being shifted off it. Heads it! And it's Salah.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
That's a nicely measured pass. Sane has it out wide and in space. Oh, smashing header! Mohamed Salah. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, nicely intercepted. Well read, nice interception. Nicely aimed pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Mohamed Salah.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Hernandez. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And that's another good win of the ball. It's gone out for a throw-in. No, it's not getting there. Guardiola. Now it's Mbappe. Hernandez. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Mohamed Salah. That has been knocked clear. And here's Mohamed Salah. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Could move up a gear here. Lampard was steaming forward. He's gone for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Spread it left. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, easy pickings there. 5 minutes till the break. Oh, he's found support out wide. Guillit. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Salah. He's got away. Mbappe. Oh, not quite. And that's a throw.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
He's had it taken off him. Deftly away. Foden. And he's in on, there's the hit! And that's it for the first half, a breathless ending. So there we are, half-time, both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here, the game still up for grabs, and the half-time score, 1-0.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
England head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break.
Cambio.
And the second half gets underway. England carrying a one-goal lead.
That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything. England couldn't really be more watertight in midfield, not a trickle is getting through.
Now it's Mbappe. Hernandez. Hwang Hee-chan. And here's Mbappe. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And it's Sané. Oh, perfectly measured that. Here's found the way through. Big header! Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
David Villa. England are still that goal to the good. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. He's played him through. Oh, that's fabulous. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those breaking passes just to spread the play.
Keeper sees it all the way. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, that's beautifully weighted. by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Cleared without hesitation. Foden. Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Well, played right into his path.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
David Villa. Makalele clears. Now it's Wang Hee-chan. He's one-on-one. He's had a hit. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, that was no routine save.
Wang Hee-chan clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Short changes him with that pass. Van Dijk. And he's managed to get free.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a throw.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 13. Número 9. Número 4.
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Número 8. Número 14. Número 3.
David Villa. Petri. Hits one! They've done it! They're seeing no way back, but they are level.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Convertido en el minuto 79.
That has certainly made things
Número
interesting.
32.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
He'd have done well to reach that. Rafinha. Mohamed Salah is onto it in a flash. He could be in here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Rafinha. And a header! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Ball is over the line.
England need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. 4 added minutes on the board.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
It's a promising run he's making on the right. Decent hit! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. And he's been shifted off it. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And he's found the way putt, and Messi! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. England illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with. But as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
England really will be deflated by the result, not just because they lost, but the manner of this defeat, Peter.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, he's bustling, there's the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Lam is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Martinez. Manchester United have reclaimed it.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
And he can clear it away. Has a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Sané. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, that is a nice touch. Goes in for the header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Forwards. And Messi! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. That has not gone well. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Koundé, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Thuram calmly anticipates. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Martinez. Martinez! Now it's Mbappe. He's in, surely! Big chance! Goal, England! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
The goal scorer for England.
England have fired themselves in front.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Oh, and Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That is good alertness. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Thuram cuts out the pass.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And it's Messi. Looks to the other side. Vinicius Junior.
Manchester United clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like...
And the shot! And He's gone backward here. Now it's Sané. Now it's Mbappe. And the finish! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
The message is clear, none shall pass. He's in plenty of space here, just too much on that. Spread out to the left. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
England clearly...
He's got a side of goal! Just too high.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Shifting it to the flank. Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bellingham kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Vinicius Junior.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's looking to set free a runner.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It is then. This possibly the last play of the half. And he's managed to get free. Mbappe providing an outlet on... Real chance! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Just a quick announcement.
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
England clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
England head in, having made the crucial breakthrough, and to that end there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break.
Substitution.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Nicely intercepted. And he's intervened well there. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Martinez. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And that is as far... Martinez! Oh, he's been caught napping. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Aimed beyond the defence. Forwards and with intent. And Martinez! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Martinez deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Martinez! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
is a great pick out. Bellingham does really well to win the ball there.
71,649.
And he was quick to react. He's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Sané. Oh, good ball. There's the hit! And it's in! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to... Martinez! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Beckham standing over it. Musiala, and now the hit! Sané quietly revving up. Now it's Sané. Rudiger gets over and intercepts. Real chance here. Decent ball. He gets big! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Deftly away. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And it's Messi. Nice interception, well timed. England do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Martinez. And Martinez! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Wang Hee-chan. Just the keeper to beat! Oh, shooting chance! That's headed upfield. Threads one in. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Messi. That's a lovely, neat pass. Martinez. Vinicius Junior. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Maldini. Now it's Messi. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's one on. Can he finish? And more, and more, and more. And they are pulling clear here.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Well, little question that this is the box office game at this level today. Thank you for joining us. You've made a very good choice. There's so much resting on the game. It should be a cracker. Everything here truly black and white. Alpinegro, as the locals call it, inside this most impressive arena of football, the Arena MRV in Belo Horizonte. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. England come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Played out to the right. Can he get it through? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Now it's Messi. Sané going face to face with his great rival. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. That's cause for mild irritation. And he's there to belt it away. Gets his pass away. Lampard in with the challenge. Lampard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's Wang Hee-chan, nicely intercepted.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
Been a couple, Jim, up there, but I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
He's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
Roberto Carlos, Upamecano spots it and intercepts. Quarter of an hour played. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Sané showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Hakimi. Roberto Carlos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well timed, excellent interception. Hakimi. This is promising. Cleared away. And they can counter here. Oh, this looks sharp. Makalele, and he's running for shot. Goal! Goal, England! There is your perfect party piece. It is what they called for. It is what they have been yearning for. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Camisa 23.
England have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
That is a great kick out. Vinicius Junior! And he was there to get a vital touch.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Atletico Mineiro with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Gets his head to it!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Ruben Diaz gets across to intercept that. Thuram! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Sane gets rid without sophistication.
Thuram really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He's found a way through. Only partially clear. Bellingham! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Now it's Thuram. Just eases him off the ball. And the pass is intercepted.
England really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
De Bruyne. Sané. Stood up well to him there. Lampard attempts a clearance. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Saka. Vinicius Junior. He's picked his way through. Looking for the run. Hwang Hee-chan. And the half-time whistle goes. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. How was the first half compared with your expectation?
England clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
England come in, having established that lead, a game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good.
Substituição no time do Atlético Mineiro. Camisa 18. Sai para a entrada do jogador. Camisa 6. Teremos uma substituição.
England definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And Sané! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Atletico Mineiro have the chance to go the other way. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That pass has been well intercepted. He's shifting through the gears here. Bellingham! And he hits the net. Atletico Mineiro are level. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Yeah, tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
Aos 7 minutos do segundo tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 5.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
He is through here. Now it's Tura. Oh, he's found him in space. England do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
That is good alertness. And it's Messi.
That's good play from him.
Sané.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Turan puts it away. Sané. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. So we've reached the hour mark.
Na partida de hoje, 45.996 espectadores.
Turan, and he's away. Turan! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Now it's Sané. Raul. And it's Sané. Well, what about it? Extraordinarily, they have been denied as late and as dramatically as can be. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Now it's Tura. That is a brilliant interception. And Sané! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence. Brilliant.
Substituição no time do Atlético Mineiro.
Atletico Mineiro can make their change now with a break in play. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
Neymar.
Rudiger. Quick to press here, right on top of them. Now it's Wang Hee-chan. England do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. He's got away. Bellingham. And out it comes again. Back when it goes. Messi. Now it's Messi. In by Messi. Tries a header! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
He's ended up in no man's land. Rodri. Bellingham does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Saka. Saka. He couldn't find the finish.
Neymar has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Played out wide. Araujo. Ah, good steal. He just read it. And he's managed to get free. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Atletico Mineiro showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And here's Thuram. He's having a hit! Gave it a go, but off target.
Substituição no time do Atlético Mineiro.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Camisa 5. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa
Saka.
17.
Oh, that's a key interception. He has found a way through. And that has been clubbed away. Clears it away. Saka! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Saka really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Desperate defending required here. Keeper has taken decisive action. It's a great ball. And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rodri. Upamecano. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. He's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Haaland. Here's Messi. Rodri. And he's had a hit! So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Makaleli claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but...
So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. Well, this really is the place to be. Wembley Stadium. Wembley Stadium connected by EE, as it's officially known, the home, the symbol of English pride, prestige and passion. As you can see, we've already started here. Well-timed, excellent interception.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Played towards the other side. Great hit! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Played back in. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Casillas deals with it effortlessly. And it's Nedved. He's looking to set free a runner.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He could be in here. Kwang Hee-chan. And he's heaved it away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Has a look and has a go. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. He's got tall. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Guillit certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Big man from Mario! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He was so quick off the mark there, read the ball beautifully. If only he could have found a half-decent finish.
Sané. Oh, that's fabulous. Davids. Oh, nice touch. Sané gets a good foot in there. Van Dijk with the clearance. And it's Batistuta. Van Bouten gets across to intercept that. Chiellini spots it and intercepts. There's a searching pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, important interception. That's really well cleared. Back into the middle. Oh, easy pickings there. Roberto Baggio! Manchester United have their second corner now. Araujo is there and he can get that clear. And it's Chiellini. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And now they can spring out of defence. Nice interception, well timed. Batistuta looks to get on the end of this. Sane looking to get on the end of this. Now it's Sane. Now here's the delivery. Manchester United applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Davids. Oh, that's ambitious. Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
And the pass is intercepted. Shifted upfield. That pass has been well intercepted. Beckham. And he's let fly! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Hits it first time! Sane. Some resolute defending there. Guillit.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus.
Good effort from distance.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's only too happy to take that back. He is! Can he finish? And the first 45 minutes are up. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment.
And now,
it is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Substitution for England, number 20, Romario. Coming on to replace him is number 11, Mbappe.
Here we go again.
England can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And that has been cleared. England come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Well, that's well seen too. And it's Batistuta. Aims beyond the defence. Batistuta, Beckham, and he knocks it clear.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
It's Basho! And he's there to get it away.
Manchester United couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Davids. Shapes to shoot. He's got away with one there. Played back to the goalkeeper. And he's been shifted off it. It's a sharp pass. Now by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And he was quick to react. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there.
The attendance for this match was 96,847.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, well played. Oh, no, it's an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Owen! Now, Owen! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Davids. Beckham.
That's going in strongly. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
England perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He's going to be disappointed with that. Real chance here! Van Dijk with the clearance. Had a shot! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Sané. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's gone back to the keeper. Just about up to 75 minutes. Beckham. Roberto Baggio. Nice bit of trickery. Beckham. Has a look and place it forward. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. No, again there's no way through. And it's Beckham.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Beckham. Oh, Red, nice interception. Now it's Guillit. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Batistuta. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Corner given. Manchester United have their third corner. Oh, smashing header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Well, it seems as though someone has been forced to pull up lame here.
Yeah, and the manager's concerned too. Substitution time perhaps, or maybe not, we'll see.
Looks as though he's going to see if he can shake it off. Guillit cuts it out. Davids. Roberto Baggio.
2 added
Beckham.
minutes has been indicated.
What a throw in. Ball is over the line. It's going to be another throw. Nicely spread. That's the end. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
England desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And so a wonderful view of this most hallowed turf. A truly special feeling, no matter who is playing at Wembley. Wembley Stadium, connected by EE. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Pinches it off him. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Good, strong hand by the keeper. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold goes short. He rises! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Well, that is one way to stop him. Back into the middle.
Robertson really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Gerrard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Gerrard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Gerrard.
That's a modern defender's instinct.
He scores! Oh, that's not going to count. And we go again.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
Disappointments and relief on either side. Nothing doing. That looks a decent ball. That's a good foot in there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Sané is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Goalkeeper's ball. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Lahm. England yet to have an attempt on goal. Gerrard, pass somewhat off target. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Gigi Buffon. I doubt there's a more experienced goalkeeper out there, Peter, having played at the top level since his teenage years. I think he's going to be a real calming presence between the sticks, and I'd expect him to give the whole team a real lift.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Robertson with the short one.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
England have the chance to go the other way. Engages and forces him off the ball. And Dijk makes the interception. And here's Suarez. Gets his pass away. Now there's a... Can he finish? Gerrard. And here's Suarez. Chance for the header! Goal! Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Liverpool have broken through, it's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Played over towards the opposite flank. England have run the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. That pass isn't the best. Robertson. And it's played in here. Schmeichel has that under control. And the counter is on. He won't be happy with that one. That is ended up in no man's land. Big chance, must be! Firmino! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 3 coming up. And he's there to clear it. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And it's Mane. Now it's Roberto Firmino. There's the hit!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take on...
He's going for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Terrific header! That's going to go a long way. Gerrard.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Played in by... Oh, what a climb! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Firmino certainly could have and should have made more of that.
He's going to be disappointed with that. McAllister. And it's half-time here. Oh, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitution in progress.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
McAllister. Gerrard. The fullback is in acres of space here.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Some resolute defending there. And it's Firmino. Rudiger promptly onto that, and that is that. England do have a chance to counter here. He is through here. Araujo. Now it's Sané. They get a throw in. That has not gone well. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Thuram gets a foot in here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Cleared without complication. Pass is just off target. Chance here to counter.
The
Luis
attendance for
Suarez.
this match was 98,004.
Suarez goes sliding in. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Mane. Mane unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Van Dijk cuts it out. Robertson, who does have an assist to his name. McAllister. And here's Suarez. And it's Sané. This is promising. Oh, that's fabulous.
England are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Gerrard! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Suarez.
Liverpool
Number
choosing
10,
to make the first
Gerrard.
change.
Number 4,
Liverpool are
Mane.
sitting pretty.
Coming on the
2-0
field,
up.
We're
number
looking at a
15,
very different game now.
Gakpo.
The command
Number
has been
13,
established.
Sambenito. Number 9, Guillit.
Thuram is there and he can pick it up. No, that's been intercepted. England perhaps contemplating their next change here. Sané. Nice bit of trickery. Sané with the big header! And that's a real chance missed.
It's a good display of fighting spirit for me.
Gakpo.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Defence opting here for strength in numbers.
McAllister really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Can he get it through? Gakpo. He's found a way through. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, some tackle that. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And that's going to be a booking. Araujo. And it's Sané. McAllister. Forwards and with intent. Alexander-Arnold. It's a goal kick.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Messi. McAllister. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Liverpool finding their passes. He's got two. Oh, it's fallen loose again. They are rampant. And they are pulling clear here. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Liverpool find a position of real strength now. And it's Sané. And the number on the board is 3. Van Dijk. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Alexander-Arnold. Xavi Alonso. To McAllister. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other...